does take time. I have got to admit, I got bought a new machine, so I might be able to.
What's that? How much is the robot?
How's the shop going?
Yeah, good mate.
Good, I'm glad.
It's hard.
I imagine it is.
But it's doing what I love, so not too bad, you know. But at the same time, it's like
It's not easy, is it? I think people think you could just buy something for like say 60 quid and buy it for 100 and sell it instantly, and you can't. It's like
it's not as easy as that. It's not massively different. It's not a I don't suppose you can sort of trade-ins. Well, the one in Brooklyn now down to 2 bags of
I love that Batman bit.
Hey?
The Batman thing's amazing, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's great. Brand new and all. Everybody knows.
This is your store, mate?
Well, no, it's my lads.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
God, he's built it up, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, you know,
Yeah.
of course, in fact, he's just over there. Yeah.
He's doing more deals,
He calls
isn't
you
he?
the Indiana Jones guy.
That's exactly what I am. If you ever find any loose Indiana Jones figures, come to me. Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. It's been a long time since I've actually made a video, isn't it, guys? Yeah, unfortunately with things like COVID, illnesses, my new job, I've working on very long hours and I haven't been able to go out to many of the toy fairs recently. Also, just I just don't have the stock anymore like I used to, guys. I used to have loads of stock, but it just, people are buying stuff up like mad. So yeah, I went to NEC Toy Show, the footage from at the beginning. It was pretty cool. Really busy. It started off quite quiet with the early birds, and it picked up for about 25 minutes like it usually does. Then it dropped off for a bit, and at 10 o'clock when the normal public came in, it was absolutely crazy. This time, rather than actually go and set our stall up, we decided to just go and have a look around and see what we can find to buy first, because we usually set our stall up and it takes like an hour, and then before you know it, all the good stuff's gone. So we decided to go run around and see what we could find. But anyway, first thing I did find, which I'm not actually going to show you, is the Indiana Jones Lego set. I'm actually saving it for my brother, and he might watch these videos, so if he does, I'm not going to say what it is. But yeah, also on the store, and I got this for £6, were these 3 Action Force figures. Now with Action Force, there is a bit of a market for these figures. They used to be pretty much worthless, to be honest, but then all of a sudden they become quite collectible in the last couple of years. People are paying good money for them. I don't know if that's really worth it or not. I would say, you know, probably. But what I do find is if you put Action Force together in a big bundles of say 40-50 figures, you can get £250 for them. It's mental. So that's just my pure little way of doing it. Collect them up, and I've got a few more. I'll just bundle them up and sell them. I would love to collect Action Force line, but it's just another toy line. I don't want to go down that route. What else did I find? So from Aaron at Empire Toys 1138 it is. I've got this for Legends, Marvel Legends Odin figure. I don't know if he's been open or not, but doesn't really bother me. He's all complete in there. This is just another figure I wanted to buy. I basically am trying to get all the MCU stuff together. I'm not a fan of all the Marvel Legends like comic book line stuff. I don't mind a few of the ones based on the animated series from the 90s. I don't mind it when it's like 60s, 70s looking figures, but I'm not really into the 80s, 90s, 2000s style figures. To me, they just look awful. I don't understand why people will want them. But these ones, based on the movies, are to me are really, really good, and the sculpts is amazing. That really does look like Anthony Hopkins. Is really cool. I'm not a big fan of Thor, the films, or really comic books really, but Ragnarok was great, and Anthony Hopkins is always good. So I thought I'd add him for £20. I did actually look quite a lot for Marvel Legends figures, and there was not many for sale. I was surprised. I couldn't find any loose, apart from 1 or 2 which came out back in like the early 2000s when the line started. It was mainly just Odin's and this chap. This is the US agent, the Captain America type guy from Marvel's The Falcon and Winter Soldier TV series. I'm not collecting TV shows that much. I've got a few of them, but it's just mainly if I see them cheap and I got money in my hand, I buy them up. He actually comes with like the wings for the Falcon, which is annoying because the Falcon doesn't actually come with his own wings, which is really annoying. Right, what else did I find? I saw this on the store and I just had to ask how much it was really. And when he said £15, like I was loving it. It's a Gizmo plush toy from the 80s. What's cool is it's got the little gizmos that come at the back, the little gremlins. It's got 2 of them, which is I find really cool. You can open this back. Can't really get him on camera, kind of like he's too big. But £15 that was, of a nice Welsh bloke, who I think was from Swansea. He had a good little stand. So yeah, happy to get that for £15. I never owned a Gremlins toy, plush toy before. I rarely ever see them. People seem to find them at car boot sales all the time, but I never ever see them. That's probably going to be myself, to be honest. Walking around, I got this from Ian from the Vintage Toy Monster. I didn't know what it was from, but it's actually I can get on camera, a doll of Babe Ruth, the baseball player from the 1920s. American baseball player, played for the New York Yankees. Well, he's played for the Boston Red Sox, the rivals, first, and then they poached him. Doesn't come with a bat, doesn't come with a hat or anything. He was 15 quid. I don't really collect dolls, guys, but this is something that's going to go in my little sports cabinet with my baseball cards. I collect vintage baseball, so that'll go well in there. If not, I'll probably just put him on eBay and sell him for what he is. But he's quite cool. I thought he was like something a bit older, but he's actually from the 80s, so he's got a bit of age to him. And then I went to another store and paid, I think it was £10 for this one. This is the thermos flask for the $6 Million Man set. Yeah, it's in nice condition. Most of the time these are really scratched up, but this one's quite good. So yeah, I don't have the actual lunchbox. I do collect lunchboxes. I have quite a few of them. I have them in my kitchen actually, or on display. But I kind of like stopped collecting now because space and money reasons. But yeah, that's quite cool. £15. It's one of those things where I could put on eBay for £30 and just wait until somebody buys it because they need it to complete their set. And then, so the last kind of store I went up to, he had loads and loads of like random toys, and I saw this on the store, and this is, if I can get the light on it, this is a kind of like 3-headed dragon toy, a bit Godzilla like. It's really badly painted. I had this, guys, as a kid. I think I paid about £2 for it in a cheap shop at the seaside when I was on holiday once, like a caravan site, and I just played with it for hours on the beach. I remember it, and I'm thinking to myself, if I ever see one of those, I'm going to pick them up, and there it was. It's a memory that went into my head about a couple of weeks back, so I don't know if they're really popular to find or if they're hard to find, but I thought he was pretty cool. I think he was like £3, so for a memory, that was pretty good. And I went back to the same store on the as we were packing up, and they were literally saying everything's £1, we'll just do deals for everything. So I started digging on the stall, and I found some bits. These are like 50p each. These are like the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings style, I think like fake die-cast type toys. There's Frodo. I don't know who that chap is. I think he's the guy played by Sylvester McCoy. They were £1 a pair of those. I wouldn't have usually picked them up, but I'm collecting bolt action models at the moment, basically World War II stuff, and I'm slightly interested in buying up the Lord of the Rings Warhammer stuff, and I thought I might just give that a go, just for painting, trying my painting out on it, because it should be quite easy to paint because it's big. I can practice my techniques on them. But yeah, I got this bag basically. I think this bag was 12 quid. So tell me if you think I did it right. I got a what's his name? Jewel guy from He-Man line. I don't remember his name. Lockjaw. Got this big bag of boglins. I thought it was really cool. I don't know if there's any boglins that are rare or worth money. I'm going to do some research on those, but they're pretty cool. Some wrestling figures. This is Jake the Snake. His arm's a bit loose. Here's a British Bulldog. His action's quite good, but his paint is a bit poor. Got this giant 4, which I think is actually Marvel Legends or Marvel Select. I don't have a clue what he is. I need to look into him, but for £1 he looks alright. He wasn't broken, so that's good. I've got the broken Trapjaws, that's his name, isn't it? From the modern line. I don't really know anything about that line. I got a turtle. It's like a soft head one, I think. What the hell was that? A donkey magnet. They must have thrown that in for free. I didn't. A little cool transformer. My mate loves transformers. Might take that to work with me tomorrow and give it to him. Another transformer. Obviously some kind of modern thing. I don't know what that guy's name is. He's like one of the first ones in the line, isn't he? His action's gone, but I can probably give it to somebody who can customise it. A Daphne from Scooby-Doo. I don't know if that's like a little McDonald's toy or something. It won't focus. And then we have a Black Panther. Is it Hacksaw something? And then a oh, what's his name? Honky Tonk Man. That was all 12 quid, guys. So that was 12 quid. That was like, say, 15, 25, 35, 65, 75, 80 pound I think I spent altogether, guys, for all that stuff there. Some of you might go, oh, that's rubbish. Some of you might think it's amazing. I think the Babe Ruth thing is a bit of a weird buy for me, in all fairness. The Marvel figures will go in my collection. Action Force will go in my job lot until I sell them. The wrestling figures I will probably bundle up and eventually sell them. The other figures, I don't know what I'll do with them. I think like there I might just throw in the bin because it's broken. But this one's cool. This is obviously some kind of Select, Marvel Select or Marvel Legends. He might be worth 10 quid. So if he is so, I can either that or I can swap him for a Marvel Legends figure I don't have. Yeah, pretty cool. And I love my little gizmo. I might keep him. So guys, that was it for the NEC toy show. Very cool. I was sad to hear that it was going, but I'm glad that it's now carrying on. I think it's at least March next year, then maybe October next year. So they've got it for at least another 12 months, which is it 12 months? Yeah, 12 months, which is really good. Because NEC is the best show out there, guys. If you haven't been to NEC in Birmingham, I highly recommend going. Go early bird if you can. Try and get there for about 8 o'clock. You'll do very well buying stuff. It's one of the only shows I know in the whole country. Maybe Sandown or Stafford, which has like good stuff. But to me, NEC is the best one. It has everything you ever wanted. High-end toys, really rare toys, all the way to like really cheap. Like I just bought pound toys. So you always do well with these sort of things. And if you're like a reseller, just a tip for you, I find going to toy fairs so much more easier to buy toys to resell. Like I said, 12 quid for these. I'll put all these action figures up, all the rest is up for like 20 quid, say, and I'll probably get it. Or maybe just do it as a bundle of 80s toys. I'll probably get at least 25 quid. So I'll double my money back just on those. I'll make a tenner on him. I make 15 quid on Boglins maybe. So you're making money. It's a bit of work, it's a bit of knowledge, but it's definitely worth it. I think it's better than a car boot sale. But yeah, love the NEC, guys. Guys, if you can, please like and subscribe. I'm hoping to do some more videos soon. I've got a little video idea in my head, which is going to come up in the next probably couple of months, really, which should be pretty cool. It's Christmas soon as well, so I'm hoping to do a Christmas video and maybe share off some rare Action Man footage. We'll wait and see. Alright guys, thank you much, and as always, stay safe and happy hunting.